Hello again. At this point, you should have already seen the introductory video that is posted on Canvas, so you should have already received at least a little bit of information on how to navigate the course in Canvas, but the purpose of this video is to continue to walk through that process so that you can better see where everything is located in the course on Canvas. You should see one other video below this one that goes over the course syllabus. So the intro video is here, this video is here, and it should be a syllabus video right here once you actually get to the course, once it begins, once I've uploaded what I'm recording right now. So as we talked about in the previous video, everything in this course is done in Canvas. So you obviously have already seen the course intro page, this opening page right here. I do want to note the course syllabus can be located right here. The Amazon page for the course textbook is right here. Again, please do be aware, I think I mentioned this in the previous video. If not, I'll mention it in the syllabus video, and I'll mention it here. But there is some online material, I think they call it the CourseMate is the term that this textbook company uses. But that online content that comes with these course textbooks, you don't need to use that. It's entirely up to you, but it's not required. So basic information here, my email address is right here. You should already have access to that anyway. And then we get to the bottom of the page and we go through all of this material here. And we will see that you have the very bottom of the page, you'll see this link to click right here to go to the modules. Now, the course is organized in a very simple, very straightforward manner done by chapters. If you actually go click on the modules link, you can see this spelled out quite clearly. So the course introduction is where we just were, and there's a little practice quiz. We'll come back to that in a moment. And then you see exam one content. So you have chapter 1, 2, and 3 videos with the quizzes and then the exam. Note the due dates here, August 19, 23, etc. Exam 2 content, chapter 4, 5, and 6, videos and quizzes, and then the exam 3, and exam 4. So pretty straightforward. So one way to navigate through the course material is to simply click on, again, this modules link here on the side, and then go to chapter 1 videos, wherein you can access each video. So you'll see the, 3, 4, 5, looks like chapter 1 videos that I have here. Click on this and it opens here, or you can click on this link here and it will open in a new tab to take you straight to YouTube. Please do note that all of the videos that I have recorded and posted are unlisted, so you will not be able to find them just by searching. You will have to come back to Canvas and click on each one individually that way. So then once you have taken this, once you've gone through, rather, and you've watched these videos, you've taken notes on them, you've read chapter 1 in the textbook that is required, and you have studied your material, it's getting close to the due date for quiz 1. So again, you go back to this modules page, click on quiz 1, and you can access quiz 1. Now I want to note, as I mentioned in the course introductory video briefly, this course requires the use of the Respondus Lockdown browser to take quizzes and exams. Some of you may be familiar with this, but for those of you who are not, the Lockdown browser is just that. It is a web browser like I'm in Chrome right now, or Firefox, or Safari, or any other. It is a web browser, and it has some features built into it that enables a little bit better exam security than we would if you were allowed to take your quizzes or exams in Chrome or some other browser. So you will note that, well, I'm in here as a professor, so I can't take the quiz, but if I were masquerading as a student and I went down here to click where it says preview, it would say take quiz, there'd be a little button down there that says you can't take the quiz because you have to be in Lockdown browser. So I would simply log into Canvas in Lockdown browser as I would anything else, and then I'd be able to take the quiz. And if we go back to the home page again, you will note that I have a video right here. No, I have the link, sorry, on how to download the Lockdown browser is right there, and I'll walk through that process very briefly at the end of this video. But you go in, so you've gone through chapter 1, content. You've read the video, you've read the text, you've watched the videos. You click on take quiz 1. You take quiz 1 before the due date of August 19th, and everything is good, and life goes on. You can then go back to this modules page, chapter 2, and wash, rinse, repeat for the entire course. Now, one thing you can do, you may have noticed, at the bottom of each of these pages there is a little button that says next. So after I've gone through and I've watched all of this, if I just want to go straight to the next page, I can click on next to go to quiz 2 content. I can click on next to go to chapter 3 videos, next to go to quiz 3, and so on and so forth. So there are 2 ways in that sense that you can navigate through the course. So it's pretty straightforward in that respect. Now, again, I want to reiterate, we do have this practice quiz here. This is, of course, a practice quiz. You can take it as many times as you want. It does not count towards the grade. The purpose of that is to make sure that your lockdown browser is operating properly, which also means that your internet is good, your camera is functioning, and so on and so forth. So I do recommend early on in the semester, before you go take quiz 1, take 5 minutes and take the practice quiz, or at least make sure you can access properly the practice quiz with Lockdown Browser, because that should give you a good indication of whether everything is functioning properly, that you can take the quizzes at or whenever you need to complete those, and of course the exams as well. So a couple other things that I want to note on the course syllabus, the course Canvas page. I have a little bit of information here about the course itself. We'll go into that more when we look at the syllabus in the next video. But let's talk about Lockdown Browser. So again, Lockdown Browser is a separate browser you have to download. Now, what you need to do, whoops, that's not what I want to do. That is how I go and I check what you are doing. I meant to click right here. Click on this link, to take you to the Lockdown Browser page through the Murray State website. Now, please note that when you go to download the Lockdown Browser, you need to download the browser using the link I just clicked on, the link I provided for you right here in Canvas. If you just Google Respondus Lockdown Browser, you search for it, and then you go there and download it, it won't work properly. Basically, Respondus, the parent company, they have individual licenses with the universities, and that goes to the version and some kind of encryption or password key or something like that that enables you to access it. Basically, if you go and download Lockdown Browser just from Respondus from a generic sense, it's my understanding that you will not be able to take the quizzes at MSU courses. So make sure you follow this method of doing it. So anyway, so you have the some basic information here, quick start guide for students, installation links, and so on and so forth. So you click on the installation link, click on install now, and it takes you through the standard install process that you've been through dozens of times on your own computer. So pretty straightforward process there. If you do encounter any issues with that, or frankly anything else in the course, there's this MSU support link that I have right here. This takes you to the RacerNet, and basically this is just information on how to contact the help desk. They have the phone number here, 270-809-2346, or their email address. I will note, I'll say this again in the syllabus video, I am not a tech guy. I don't know technology that well. I don't know the ins and outs of MyGate and Canvas and the university software. So if you email me with something, I can't help you with what your issues are unless they are the most basic fundamental things. They can. The folks over at Help Desk are really good. They're really helpful. Over the years I've been here, I have found them to be very knowledgeable, very helpful, just really good at their jobs. But of course, they only work regular office hours. So they're working Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, or whatever the university standard hours are. This means if you go to take a quiz, or worse yet, an exam at 10 o'clock at night, for example, and you encounter a technical problem, you will be unable to receive assistance from the help desk because you waited until after they were closed to take your quiz or exam. This is one reason that even though you have until midnight to complete quizzes and exams of their due date, I strongly recommend you complete them much earlier in the day. If I had my way, I'd have you all do it before noon. And maybe I should make them due at 5 o'clock. I don't know. But we have the 24-hour window for exams, and let's just keep it at that. But my point is, they're really good. They're really helpful. But you have to reach out to them with technical problems during regular operating hours. And if you wait till after, then, frankly, that's on you. Trying to see here what else. I can't think of anything else we need to cover here in this video, so we'll try and keep this as short as we can. And so we'll end that video there. Again, you should see one more video below this one that covers the course syllabus. We'll go through some a little more detailed technical issues with the course. But after, again, you have watched this video now and the one previous and the one after this one, and you've reviewed the material, you have done your due diligence. If you have any questions or concerns, please absolutely feel free to shoot me an email and let me know. That's all we have in this video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.